Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie and today we're going to make ephemera with a masterboard. Yesterday we made plenty of masterboard which we've decorated, and today I think I want to show you what I usually do with masterboards, and I want to make a couple of ephemera with you. So I've prepared a sample of things. Whoopla. So you can use masterboards for absolutely anything you feel like. I'm going to start with the things that I'm not going to do today, just to show you. I've made frames. These are die cuts. So I used my die cut machine, and then I glued some acetate on the back, and you have frames, all sizes, all sorts. And I think they look really, really nice. You can do a lot with them. So that's definitely one use that I enjoy a lot. Then you can use other die cuts on something like tabs, clusters, etc. You can use them to make little pockets. We'll do a couple of them, regardless of the size. You can use, maybe they're scraps from other things you've done. Just turn them into a pocket that you will glue on your page like this. I made this little sort of accordion wallet with it. Let me show you if I manage to open it. There we go. So here we are. You have a little accordion wallet. I would call it wallet. There you go. Open up, little thing. Open up. There you go. So this is also made from a masterboard. This is not made from a masterboard, but you could do it with a masterboard, so a notebook. So that definitely you could do because the paper is thick enough. Again, using dies. This is a circle die that I use, and I cut it in half. This is another die. They're a bit different. This one has other edges, and you can do a lot with them as well. Then file folders. This is using a Tim Holtz die. You can definitely do stuff with it. I've decorated it. Again, this is not made from a masterboard, but you can use a masterboard. This is a flap that we built like this, and you can use a masterboard because it is sturdy enough. So definitely something to look in. And then punches. I've used my punches, and most of them will be to make flowers. We'll do them together, so I won't waste too much time now. Well, with the brad, we're going to make flowers. You can make tabs. These tabs you can use just as tabs. You can print on them. You can stamp on them. You can decorate them. You can make clusters. You can do a lot of things. We might do one of these as well. I have whale tail tabs. The masterboard is too thick to fold into have your two pieces. So you can either use one piece and just ink the back, or you can glue them together. That's completely up to you. Then I have pre-cut my masterboard. This is the leftover bit. I haven't measured it. This is meant to be a page edge or a belly band. So I've made different sizes. This can, which side? No, like this. Can also be glued on an edge or in the middle of a page. You can make like a sort of cluster thing on it. This is a library card. Obviously you round the corners. These I like. I turn them into these, which are either to be glued on the top of your page or on the bottom of your page. And there are tucks, and sometimes I put eyelets in both of them, and I put either a piece of elastic or a thread or whatever. So these I like very much, and I use all the time. This is just to show you that you can also use a deco edge. Well, I'm not that good with it. It's not very regular, but it is there. So you can do that. You can have ink boxes, so 6 by 6, no, 3 by 3. These are again top and bottom pieces. This is a leftover, but you could turn it into a pocket. These tiny bits, I have a couple of them, we can turn into very small ephemera. This is again a card that we can make, or a pocket. What did I intend to make with this? Probably I don't know. a tag, that's it. That's what I wanted to make. Maybe this one as well. This is a card, ink boxes, and again tabs. You can have them different sizes, like these ones. You don't have to use them in a directional way. So I think we're going to make a couple of ephemera, mainly the ones I haven't made, so that you can have an idea of what to use your masterboards, including punches. So let me get the little punches. Okay, so I've cheated. I've inked all my pieces before. Let's start with this one. Obviously, you can make a flower. You just, put them one on top of the other, the way that suits you best. A pokey tool, guesstimate the center. Don't poke your fingers. I'm going to use a brad. Still trying to use the ones that I don't use normally. Well, these ones I don't use because they're very big. So let's just put one of these in the center. There you go. You have a good looking flower. I've made 2 others. So one with another brad, and I've made one with an eyelid because I think it looks nice as well. And it gives you, 3 different types. You can glue them on something, on a page, on an ephemera, you can use them as tabs, you can use them for anything. Okay, then little circles. What I use these little circles for is to make closures. And usually I do that using my crocodile. That was my finger. I'm trying to find the middle. And that to me is not an easy job. Well, let's pretend it's here. And then I would put it on my thing that I want to close. So presumably it would be something that would close like this. I would put one here, put an eyelid, or you could put a brad and then glue some medical tape beneath, and then just glue the center, not the whole thing, so that you can put your thread around it. So maybe at the end I will show you an envelope that I closed with such a closure. And you can use bigger punches, smaller punches, that's really up to you. Tabs. So I have my whale tab. Technically, you're supposed to use them like this on a page. But I actually like them better like this. So I would, regardless of the size I would use, I would probably put an eyelid in the middle. So I'm just going to do it the right way, just to show you that it can be done both ways. So that's one. Whoop, what fell? What do I have here? I have an eyelid. So I'm putting my eyelid through, putting my crocodile there, and then glue it on a page, on a piece of ephemera, on whatever you want. Okay, it would be like this. Or the other way around with an eyelid on the other side. So that was one. Then these ones, obviously you fold in 2. I haven't inked the top. Again, so you glue them on the page. And once it's glued, I would actually go back in and put an eyelid as well. We can do it on this card. what I will do first is just round the corners, because it might be difficult to do it afterwards, just so that I show you how it would look. So I'm going to take my glue, where do we want it? Do we want it on the top? Yeah, I think we want it on the top. So just position it like this. It would be best to leave it to dry for a couple of minutes, but I'm going to punch my hole now. I could punch it even here, so that I'm in between the tab and the card, like this. Oh, come on, little eyelid. And there we go. And it looks quite cute. So that was another way of using the Masterboard with a punch. Finally, here I have also something to make flower with. So again, I would put them one on top of the other. You can put as many as you want, but I think that 2 is enough. That's how it would look with 3. For me, it's 1 too many. So I'm just going to do 1, same way I did the others. The others. So guesstimating the center. Yeah, Sophie, move, why not? Oh, like this. And again, you could either put a brad or an eyelid. That is really up to you. Something I would absolutely never use. Come on. Come on. Why not? Cute. It looks cute here. It just doesn't look cute in the box, I think. But here, quite pretty. So we've made another one. Let me remove this. And then, again, you can make a flower out of these. Just trying to sort of center it. Well, I think that's it. And this one we're going to, what are we going to do? Put an eyelid? No, we're going to use another of these brads because we absolutely need to use them. Okay. Hello, dog. What do you want? Cuddles, I know. So, that's another one. See how easy it is? So, these, we've done the tabs. I'm not going to make any others. And then we've got this minuscule little flowers. That's my dog trying to grab its bone. Shaking much? Okay, do I have something tiny here? Something really, really tiny. Well, we have a black one. So let's use a black one. There we go. Another cutie cute flower that you can use on anything. Okay, now let's grab another piece of our Masterboard. This, to me, is the right size of a pocket. Sometimes I make my pockets to the size of my pages, and sometimes I don't. This looks wonky to me, but apparently it's not. So, okay. So if I were to make a pocket, then I would round just the upper corners. And how much, well, it depends. I don't have a specific size that I use. I would ink. There you go. And then I would just decorate it. Now I have prepared most of my stuff to go with me on holidays. So let's see, what do I have handy next to me? Could we put a butterfly of some sort? I don't know. So you need to use your imagination. And it's not because that's too big that I wouldn't use it. I actually do a lot of pockets with things coming above it. That wouldn't stop me. Well, that could be a pocket. Maybe I can add postal stamps or something. That's probably Tim Holtz thingy, I think. Not sure, but presumably it is. Which makes me think that I'm probably do have other Tim Holtzy things on my desk that I could use to decorate. Ooh, shaky, shaky. Why not? Why not check today? This grabbing things on my desk. No, I don't like you. Do we have postal stamps? What a question. What a question. Of course we do. And I could have just opened my desk rather than getting the box. Oh, this one has faded. Very faded. Okay, I want to ink it just a little bit. So let's ink the cathedral as well. Probably up to here. There. And a wet wipe. This. And there we have a pocket. So that's one more thing we made with our masterboard. This I would make a belly band with. I said I had some tea sorts of things next to me. And I don't know if I've used any of them yet. Let's see what I could use. Small pieces, I assume. Ooh, big numbers. Don't know why I buy this. I don't use them, so. Let's see what little pieces we can use. Okay. These not. I also have some little people. Let's see. So maybe that's a Halloween sort of thing. I don't know. Poison. I find it really difficult to use them, to be honest. I can hear you, my dog. I absolutely know what you're eating, and you stole it. So if I were you, I would make less noise about it, because I might just get up. Not try like these. Well, we should make it anyway. Come on, Sophie. We'll see how convinced I get once it's finished. Obviously, my page is not going to be that long, but I'm going to put it some sort of, in the middle, if I can. And then I'll trim it according to the height of my page. Sorry, coughing a lot today. So I don't think you need Tim Holtz to do this, but you know, if you have them, it's a good way to use them. Okay. Can we do this? Like this. This. Maybe a little over the edge. You can use anything, to be honest. Anything. What's going on with you? Come on. Like this. And then you're gonna go like this. And there we go, we have a belly band. Oh, again, what's wrong with you? you had your tip on, so some days it's fine, and then some days it's not. And by the time you unplug it, the rest of your glue is already dry. It's annoying me. It's really annoying me. Don't get annoyed, Sophie. I'm gonna do this. There you go. So I will cut it here and cut it here according to the length of my page, and usually I use scissors that make a nice edge. I ink it obviously, but I will have something like this. I find it nicer than just leaving it straight. Okay, so that's another one. We don't necessarily need to make two of them. This could be a tag. I did get my punch out, so I'm just going to cut the upper corners, maybe. Let's see what's wrong. Phew, nothing's wrong. If you don't have this punch, just use a card. I've shown it quite a lot. It's quite useful. I'm going to punch a hole because I am most likely putting an eyelid here. And this is the way I like to make tags, really. Usually I put my eyelids at the end, but hey, there's one here. Like this. I'm already going to ink it, and I'm not bothered by the fact that there are already things on the tab. To me, they are part of the background, so if I do cover some of them, it's okay. Now, you could do very simple decorations. Like here, I have a prayer card. Are you one-sided? Yeah, don't open. And I mean, just that would look gorgeous. And then you will ask me, why did you put a stamp? Well, because I didn't know how I was going to use it. So I could use this, just glue it. Maybe. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I like the big sister. There you go. You could add stuff to it. You could add lace. You could add anything, really. I'm just looking what I have around my desk. I don't have any lace here, but I have washi tape. Let's take this one. June, stop it. So I'm not going to put a lot. Where are you? You're here. And there we go. You don't need much else. So here we are, we've made a tag. Pretty sure we're going to make some more. This could be a library card. Again, I just need to check whether it's straight. Not quite. Okay. Not quite. Do we have a trimmer? Yes, we do, but we can't take it. Do we have a smaller trimmer somewhere? Let's open the drawer of shame. And I thought I had put a trimmer here, but I had not, apparently. But that's okay. We have a knife. You know, sometimes it doesn't want to open, and then sometimes it just doesn't want to close. There you go. So, ruler, yes. Knife, yes. Are we in place? Yes. Really? Oh, we are completely wonky, aren't we? Okay, let's do it like this. Let's see how wonky I managed to make it. There. And if we do it like this, it is wonky at the bottom. Oh, just a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. We will survive. So, rounding corners. Again, you choose the size that you prefer. I'm going to ink my card, and I'm using frayed burlap, and it's actually quite good because if I wanted to, if I change my mind and put this somewhere with darker pieces that would, well, yeah, would have inked with darker ink, I can always go over it with darker ink, so that would be quite okay. Let's reopen the magical drawer. What is this? This is too thick. So, not prayer cards. No, we have done that already. It is sort of a prayer card, but it has flowers from the olive mount. Du Mont des Oliviers, olive trees mount. Let me just gather some pieces. No clue if we'll use them or not. It's just a couple of things. All sorts of things. Don't limit yourself. You can use almost anything. Well, that's what I think. And sometimes on these pieces, I managed to use things that I didn't know what to do with before. Okay, I think we have quite a bit here. Let's go with this. So, I like this, so I'm just going to glue it down. That's how you are. This is just beautiful. So I'm going to glue this one. Okay. like this label. Like this. Do we need something on the top? I think we do. I think we do, but what? Maybe a piece of washi tape. I have this on my desk. There you go. That's it. We've made a library card. What else do we have? This is not a 6x6, so this is a sort of writing card, I would say. So, do we want to have big corners? Why not? Okay. I did get a picture out, I think. I don't know. The picture is a bit dark. Too high. Never ever have I used so many Team Halsey themes in one go. But hey, that's okay. You are eating paper, June. Or is it Sam? Or both? Probably both. There you go. Ta-da! We've got a writing card. Now, if this were, you know, if your base was two-sided, you could glue it on coffee dyed paper. Because mine isn't, I'm just going to ink it a little bit. There. You have a writing card. Ta-da! What else do we have? Let's see. Tiny, tiny piece of ephemera. You know, like the ones I made to go in tiny, tiny pockets? We can make some of them with these. I usually make them with book pages, but there's no good reason why you can't make it with these. Usually these I just decorate with either a sticker or a postal stamp. That's usually what I will use. On my desk I have both. Well, I do have stickers, that's for sure, but I do have a flower. Let's use the flower. There you go. You have a flower. Tiny, small. Ephemera. Now, what else do we have here? Something to do tab, and this is to do a bottom thingy. How many centimeters are you? You are too big for me. Let me just cut it by that much. I know you probably can't see it, but I'm just making it smaller. So this I'm going to round corners as well, because it's not a pocket, it's a tuck spot, but I still like them like this. I'm going to ink it right away. Now, what do I want on this one? Oh, we have a bird. Okay. We have fruits. Okay. We need some other things. We have a piece of lace. We have this. What else do we have? We have this. Again, tiny bits. Postal stamps. Tiny bit. Labels. We have a fabric cluster. Do we need more? I don't think so. I think we're quite good. Oh, we've got a 7. Okay. So let's see. How do we want all of this? Well, not all of this, some of this. I think I like that one. Like this. I don't like this stamp. What else do I have? Maybe this one. Yeah, that one is going to be better. Okay. So first I'm going to glue the stamp and the bird. In the last batch I made of these, I also made some just with stickers, and they actually turned quite well. I liked them a lot. So, little bird. Okay, we have the birdie. We can put that already. I'll cut that white piece above. What did I say? I said the fabric. Then the little punch from a postcard. My fingers are inked. So that's one. And that's two. And I could have a 7, but I would want it thinner. And I need my knife, and I'm going to try not to cut myself, because that's what I did last time, and that was sort of not pleasant. There you go. Just inking it. This came from a game that I thrifted, and I'm just going to glue the bottom just next to my bird, like this. There we go. We have a bottom tuck. Cute. Then what else do we have here? I think I wanted to make a big tag from this. Let me just take the things we haven't used yet. So that's an ink box. I think we have more. We have 2 of them. We probably have more, and I don't know where I put them. That's the downside of having a messy desk. But that is how it is. So, what should we do next? Come on, let's do the ink boxes. Come on, thread, go away. So again, you need to round the corners. I'm not sure. I think these are they okay? Or do they need to be bigger? Well, they will have to be bigger because that one went wrong. Oh, that's how it is. Okay. Ink. What do I have on my desk? Not much for once. So these are collectibles that I haven't separated. I'm going to try. Yeah, and I failed. Okay. Oh, this is a bit big, isn't it? It is too big. Too big, too big, too big. So I don't want a sticker. I could have another bird. Let me look in my stash. So I've taken a bit of stuff out. I don't think I want too much of a background here. I think I want to leave the stamping visible. It's actually upside down. Not that it matters. But actually, I think I like it that way. And then I'm going to put eyelids on the side. So I'm slightly inking this. The bird. Our little bird is in place. Taking my crocodile. I'm gonna make a hole here. A hole here. And a hole here. And now I need eyelids. Do I still have some? I do. What color? A yellow. Red and red. So would red be okay? Yes, it would. And the last one. There you go. You have a cute little ink box. Right. Let me see what else we have that we could make. I think I had cut something to make a belly band, but the other way around. Well, apparently I didn't. I thought about it and I didn't do it. well, that's quite okay, isn't it? Let me see. Yep. Thought I'd done it, but hadn't. This could definitely be a huge belly bend. And what I would do with this, I would put it on a page. I think I'm going to shorten it already. Make it 20 centimeters, 20, not 20, 14 centimeters, 30, 30 is the Y. Pretty sure I've done something stupid now, but no, I haven't. 14. Oh, yes, I have, because it was the other way around, wasn't it? It was, Sophie. Okay, well, I'll make something of these. I'm a nice girl. I'm a bit dumb, but I'm nice. So let's do it the other way around. 20, 40. So I need to cut you around here. And it's out here. Okay. So it is thinner than the other one. It is probably wonky, but it doesn't really matter. So this one is rather bland, I would say. So I want to bring some colors on it. And stuff, colors and stuff, I think. So what could I put? Well, we do have the sticker option. I think I really want colors. Like this. This, not necessarily just under it, just somewhere. I'm going to put you here. I'm going to put a stamp, a postal stamp. Somewhere there. I'm going to put another postal stamp. Maybe here. Ooh, very green. I'm in a green mood, apparently. Okay. Couple of pieces and we'll be done. Very green and red. Well, that's the way it is. I left a gap. I know. Do this. We could, but we also have some other stuff. Let me just first trim all the stickers. Going to take these little fellows, and they might not be the ones I want. Because for once I want some sitting down, and they're not in this pocket, are they? This is just meant to annoy me. I know. Do I feel annoyed? No, not really. You'll have to do a better job. Because at the moment, I'm not really bothered. Okay, and I can just get up and get the other one. Yeah, why not have everybody on my desk? Actually, I could also have these ladies. I could, couldn't I? Let's see, that's an option. What other option do we have? The two fellas sitting down. That works if I put something here, I think. What do I have that has color, a lot of color? I have this. What else? Have I used all the stickers from my drawer? Could be the case. Could definitely be the case. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Do we have something else next to us? Yes, we do. We always do. Yes, we do. What could we have? What could we have? Taking so much time just for this one. Not that it matters that much, does it? But I can't find anything that I sort of like. Let me see. Let's see how we can deal with this. Oh, no. The thing is, everything is shiny. The guys are shiny, the stickers are shiny. So it gets a bit complicated to follow for me. And I'm anyway going to put this one. Whoop, ba-da, ba-da, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. And then I could just have, if I, that works. It works. And it works above. Then we need something here. Just something here. Sophie, you're a nuisance. It doesn't need anything. Yes, it does. It has to have something. No. Oh, box again, box again. Oh, I think I found what I want. Maybe you've seen it too. Ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. Yeah, who's coming? My doggy. Happy, yes, happy. Okay, so let's ink the gentleman. Oh, I forgot one type of ephemera that we can make that I've not made in a long time. There we go. There we go. We have a belly band. And I like it. And there we go. Okay. Let's see if I can make the last one. Let's look at what we've done. I don't have more time to make some more ephemera. We'll make them under another theme. So we've made punches from our masterboards, and then we've made flowers using brads or eyelids, and we've made quite a lot of them. So we have different ones, including a tiny, tiny one, and they're really, really cute. Then we've made a little piece of ephemera that can go in a very small pocket, because it's not often that we find the right size of things to put in these pockets. We've made tabs. This one has an eyelid. What else? I'm pretty sure we made another tab. Yeah, I know where it is. It is here. I'm sorry, I didn't make this with you, but I made it so that we could see the tab. So, and the tab with an eyelid. We made a pocket with a collage. We've made a belly band, which I can already shorten because it is way too long. So if we did it like this, that will give you an idea of what it would look on the paper. Then we've made a bottom tuck spot, which I really, really like. We've made a library card with a prayer card and a label and washi tape. We've made another one, a tag, adding washi tape as well. We've made a writing card with just Tim Holtz ephemera. We made an inbox card with, we used a masterboard with, on which we had stamped, and just a bird, a postal stamp, and some eyelets, and that's really, really cute. And then we made a belly band, another one with these fine gentlemen, and just stickers, postal stamps, nothing much. So that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I certainly did. And well, I guess I will see you soon. In the meantime, take care. Bye bye.